Alrighty, welcome to the next game, playing the blue Zerg, LsP Zach. Playing the white Terran aA-Osef. Oh my god, I was wrong. Damn, I was wrong for the first time. Yeah, I just wanted to continue because I forgot about my let's say new pleasure. How to say this? Leisure time activity. Oh my, that's a perfect expression. Spending my time with fun. So yeah, in the last in a few of the last games, I started my games without checking the other player. So I was only taking a look at one player just to tell the race, and I always wanted to say the other race without checking that and just guessing and yeah, whatever, but I was wrong. Maybe I will just have to wait. Okay, let's find out a new rule. I have to wait 1 minute in the game. Okay guys, just sometimes, not always, because you know, waiting 1 minute can be just boring, you know. But yeah, there will be games. Okay, out of 5 games, I will always predict one game after 1 minute spent, and then just predict what race the other player is, because of course after 1 minute it's easy. I mean, it's easier, let's say, just to find out. So yeah, playing the white Protoss, it's Osef this time, and yeah, Zerg. Let's find out what Zach plans to do. Well, he hates Zerg on fastest map because he thinks that Zerg is the weakest race on fastest map. He's a Protoss player on low maps, but anyway, yeah, we'll find out if he can just figure out something clever here, and he's just trying to get rid of the probe and also tries to build a choke, which, well, yep, Osef is doing a nice job with that, and also Zealot arrived with 3 probes, so this is very hard now for him. He seems he's just abandoning the choke anyways. But he just started that creep in the background and also uses these lings. So the lings anyway decided to move forward. Maybe he wants to get those zealots back, but he also plans to take on the probes, of course, just to annoy Osef. And this is a good move, I must say. This is a good move because he's just harassing him, and maybe the zealots won't be able to focus, but of course he will also have to focus at home, so both guys are paying attention at 2 places. But right now Osef managed to get rid of the zealots, but right now Zach is able to create at least 1 sunken, and he's also using those links to protect, just to protect the drones. But this move, I'm not sure. Okay, that move is, yeah, he's turning back, but he has a sunken there, so okay, this is yeah, let's find out if he manages to survive, because nice drill there, and he will survive this. And well, this counter attack by Zach won't really work out because there are zealots to protect, but at least he can just harass a bit and maybe get rid of this gateway, which is a nice job. So 1 gateway down, and he's continuing with the lings. But the problem is that there are more zealots now, and of course they will be just enough to get rid of the lings, and Zach will be very behind. Also shield battery is on the way, which will come very handy for him. And Zach continues with this Zergling all-in. Yeah, this is he puts his trust of course, in these links, but once he realizes that they don't work out, then... Well, I wanted to say he might leave the game, but he started this guess. So most probably he will just try to head towards the late game. Yeah, that shield battery did a nice job for Osef, basically. It managed to save him. So the zealots are moving outside, but he's alright with that because there's one cannon at home and also one zealot. So these lings, well, once they get rid of the zealot, they still can't do that much because newer zealots are on the way, and the cannon is down. He's just focusing on the probes. He wants to get rid of a few probes, which he does, and yep, he killed at least 2 probes right there, but it's not a big threat for Osef, as he's still okay. Added 2 extra nexuses. So it's a bit hard now for our Zerg player because he's very low on drones. He doesn't have that much. He needs time. He needs much time to build the choke, get some defense, buy some time to get hatcheries and so on. So in such situations, yeah, what you can do is either focus on the defense and really get a huge defense. Also, of course, considering what the enemy has, but right now he doesn't really see that much because that overlord is a bit off. So he doesn't really see the tech, but once you see he's only making zealots, then of course you can just focus on the defense. And once you survive the attack, then you can just focus on the background and start newer hatcheries and so on. But you can also just forget about defense and find out something crazy, very quick layer, fast lurkers, fast drop and so on, because you don't really have a chance in the game because you are really behind, so you have to find out something unique. So these links now see the advancement and they should turn back immediately. So he has to block the way. If he can just block the zealots and prevent them from reaching the sunkens, then he has a higher chance. But of course the zealots managed to kill those links quite fast, as there were much more of them, and also this defense is now going down for Zach, who will most probably have a hard time surviving this attack by Osef, who is just advancing the zealots. And right now this is very hard because he has to spend his economy on the newer sunkens. He has to waste his drones on defense, and he cannot really grow. So, and also the spending pool will go down, which, well, in this situation might be... Oh my god, that was a perfect timing for the Hydra dance. So he started that Hydra dance right on time. But what I wanted to say is that maybe that spending pool worth it for him, as he managed to get rid of the zealots. He didn't really lose that many things, and he also started that Hydra dance. So yeah, it's looking good for him now. Yeah, now he doesn't have the possibility to add more sunkens, and he's just focusing on Hydras anyway. He doesn't want to spend money on the spending pool, he doesn't want to spend money on newer creeps. He's just adding hatcheries, he is adding Hydras. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I mean, he just only saw zealots so far, and adding newer hatches is a nice idea, because then he can produce hydras, which are of course great against zealots. Yeah, the problem is when Protoss gets real big and has multiple gateways. And this attack is, well, it's not the best idea, of course, because Zach should buy some time just to... But if he micros them, okay, if he executes a perfect micro, then he can just disturb the zealots. And okay, never mind. He's just focusing on the hydras, and he just wanted to show his force, and just to make Osef stay at home, just to feel a bit afraid and feel threatened, so to say. And maybe in the background he has the chance to further develop. But it seems he's just continuing on with the hydras anyway. So he really wants to finish this game with these hydras. And Protoss doesn't really have Templars with him, and he's also rather saving them for a drop, which means that these hydras can be a bit more effective, especially once they got drop. So let's see, he's not really microing those hydras, so the zealots have a chance to attack them directly. So this attack is... I'm not sure, he's not really microing those hydras, that's the problem here. Yep, he's just turning back. Also a few DTs available, no overlord speed yet. And yep, this is the moment when the macro of the Protoss player kicks in, and he's able to produce just simply more units. And also his units are stronger because they have upgrades. And Zach wanted to stay on this 4 hatchery and just pump hydras and try that. But Osef is just a bit ahead now because he has, of course, better economy, and also these DTs now mean a big problem for him without the overlords. Alright, that's it. GG.